So something like this. Then we got this guy, an inverted poly object. I'll put these guys here in the background. We'll use place mesh. Don't click drag, but just click. So we'll go like this. Actually, I could have, I don't need place mesh, come to think of it. Yeah, I do. I need to, I do need that. What is that? Why did that end up in the air? Okay, so it doesn't work on this one. It only works here. Didn't know that. Anyway, doesn't matter. So what I'll do, so I'll simply move these guys down to whatever position. So maybe that is this lower point here is what you want, this lower cross here. Okay, so do that and copy and paste. So I think that's pretty good. So what you'll do then is, after having done that, I guess, let's see, I can use Boolean. Yeah, I'll swap to the selection here and then use Boolean and subtract. And yeah, that's quite good. You'll see though that it created kind of like a funky object that I don't want, but let's just forget about that. Let's go like this instead and just cut that out and undo all of this. Delete these guys and paste back in. So now we got that, right? Of course I can just flip these, flip this one if I want to, and I can bevel that a touch inwards. So let's say, I think that was a bit much, 8 on these guys, and hit delete. So this is a more accurate way of going about the lattice. And in the end, you will probably use something like point normal move or something like that, just to push these guys just a touch so they don't align with those others. Could be an idea. Or the other way around, you just invert that and use point normal move, just a touch on these guys. That didn't work that well, did it? Plenty of ways to go about it, really. Honestly, I think one of the smarter ways is just to do that at first. So just move that a touch up at first, like 3 millimeters or so, point normal move, and then bevel it as before, and then delete. Then you don't have that problem. And of course, this then can be thickened. I think that should work fairly okay. Let's see. Thicken. There we go. So this is a more accurate way of creating a electric pole truss, but of course it's quite time consuming. So you'll also have objects going here. Let's see. Let's just copy that. Copy and do. Actually, I can just copy this one. Copy and paste. And what I'll do is I'll just form this in some way. Because what will happen here is that you will have a shape. And usually that shape covers this topology here. So this topology should have been, you know, like that. You should have cuts going here. But in these cases, what happens is that if you look at the real, if you look at the real deal, then they have metal going over like that. Something like that. And then we'll just simply thicken this. So this is usually how it is if you look at the real truss. And then you got bolts going here. Oh, another video on bolts, by the way. Anyways, so this is a tad more realistic truss, but of course that's going to take much longer to model.